What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video, and today we're talking about Xenoblade 3. It's been about 2 months later. I don't know if my math is fully correct. I know it's not exactly 2 months. It's some change, like some major change. But for the purpose of this video, it's gonna be 2 months later, man. I'm honestly still playing it. That's what I want to say starting out the video. I'm still playing it. I'm still enjoying it. I feel like when I was younger, I could just blow through games very easily. I feel like I was just devouring long JRPGs, whenever I got the chance to, That was back when I was just in school. Now, you're in the real world and you got work. Work is crazy, You got to take care of yourself, but you want to have time to enjoy yourself, but you can't. But that's what it is. But nah, in all seriousness though, I think that I love this game, man. I still do. I still enjoy it. I get on for like maybe an hour every couple of days, hour or two. And it's not that the game is keeping me interest. It's what I mentioned earlier before. That just happens when you're just tired and you don't have the energy. Especially with a game like Xenoblade. A game like that, you have to kind of sit down and really, get into. You can play it casually, you can go do side quests and stuff and play it casually. I've been doing a lot of side quests to avoid finishing the main story, which I think at this point I'm very, very close to. But I've been enjoying it a lot. I know there's some talk about some DLC coming eventually, and that's gonna be cool. I think the game in itself has held up quite well for me. When I played Xenoblade 2, I was absolutely amazed. I really loved that game. I really thought it was great. I have the same feelings about Xenoblade 3. I couldn't get into Xenoblade 1 that much, and when I was on stream, people telling me that that's the one that people think is like the best one overall. That's the masterpiece. They felt like Xenoblade 2 was like a spit in the face. Not necessarily a bad game, just a game that wasn't Xenoblade 1. But to me, I love 2. I love the idea of the blades and stuff. I was a sucker for gacha games back then, so I really was into that kind of systems. So I can't say that it's something I didn't care about. But when Xenoblade 3 came around, I was fully invested. I decided to get it immediately. In case you guys don't know, I was actually streaming it a little bit early. Not gonna really get into that, but it was fun, man. Like the hype around the game, the buzz and stuff. Like I was playing it, and there was so many people coming to watch the videos, commenting they wanted to see more stuff. I needed to be a little bit more careful with my thumbnails and stuff because I do want to help people avoid spoilers, especially in a game that's really, really story intensive. I really don't want people to get spoiled. That kind of sucks. I know how it is to get spoiled, and I really don't want that for people. So if I do something like that in the future, I will be very much more careful about how I choose to portray certain things. I mean, regardless, technically the videos got taken down anyway. I just had to re-upload them all. But like I said, I had an enjoyable time, like just kind of, getting on stream and chatting about it with people, telling me they were so excited to play it and stuff. This game was so highly sought after, and I wanted to make this video to ask people, if you've been playing it, you finished it, haven't finished it, whatever, you're still playing it. I want to know what your thoughts is, How do you feel about the game as a whole? Now that you've probably finished it, it's 2 months later. How do you feel about the product as a whole? Do you feel like it's a masterpiece? Do you feel like it's better than each of the series? Like, what are you feeling now? For me personally, I love the game. I still love the game. I think it's a great game. I'm playing like 8 other games at the same time, so I probably won't be finishing in no time soon, unless it gets to a part where I just can't put it down, because that does happen. While I do think there's some things I would have changed about the game, I feel like the game in itself isn't broken. There's just things I would have changed about the design and stuff, and like I said, it's not broken. I honestly wish from my bottom of my heart that Nintendo does, and I know it's never gonna happen, I hope Nintendo does what PlayStation's doing right now and actually give up some of their exclusives to, you know what, as I'm saying this, it sounds ridiculous, it's Nintendo, we're not gonna see it. It'd be crazy to see a Pokemon game on PlayStation. But no, man, I would really love, maybe, when emulators get more powerful and computers get more powerful, we'll see a Switch emulator that can actually run this game the way it's, the way it needs to be ran. Like, obviously, you can't fault Xenoblade 3 for being the way it is. They've done what they could to optimize a full, giant experience of a game onto the Nintendo Switch, and they've done a good job, at least for the most part. It's just one of the things where you look at a great game, you just wonder what could have been, If this wasn't a Nintendo exclusive, what could have been of this, I feel like it would be a lot better. Not saying that the graphics really bring it down, it's just saying that I feel like the experience would have been second to none. Great storytelling, great world building, great writing, but the rest. Now the real question is though, where do we see this series going now? This is the 3rd game in the series. You know, I feel like trilogies are a really big thing. I don't really know where I can see this going. I think the next game is going to take a really radical change. I think it's going to be a renaissance of what we know as Xenoblade. You know, it'll be a whole different endeavor, in my opinion. We'll probably have a new a line of games that have nothing to do with this story that we know, you know. Hey man, either way, I'm really excited to see what the future of this series holds. I think they can do a really good job. Honestly, I don't even know if there'll be any more Xenoblades. Maybe way down the line, but maybe, I think from what I heard, they're trying to focus on this series. So this game in its entirety is what we are left with for quite a while, and I'm definitely glad that we got something this good. Hopefully we can continue this trend. Whatever game they decide to work on next with that studio, I hope it can be the same type of success that we've seen for Xenoblade. You know, many of the times when you see a game like this, you see it and it's like, yeah, the company just wanted to drop that third game. You know, they didn't really care. They just wanted to be done with everything. They just wanted to drop the third game and be done. No, they actually showed really love and care with this game, and I could definitely see it. But with that being said, guys, let me know how you're feeling about this game 2 months later. It's a very quick video. Obviously, we're just talking about 2 months later. It's not gonna be crazy. I'm gonna do it again like a year later and see where everybody's headed, and I'll be done with the game by then. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video.